Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I'm Christina. I'm glad you're here. Welcome to a Monat training call led by one of the most successful people within the company for their new girls and also for the people who want to rebuild their business. I am back from vacation. I am back from sick leave. I found my way around work again, and now I'm back to film videos, and I'm really excited. I'm really thrilled to do videos again. I'm very motivated. Going on vacation was really beautiful. Unfortunately, I caught COVID afterwards. Then it also took me another week to kind of figure stuff out at work because a lot got compiled during that time. And yeah, now I'm back to film videos. And I would say I'm back with a bang because this is an interesting one. You want to stay for this. If you're interested in the video, then please feel free to skip. I have a couple of things, a couple of disclaimers to discuss, and a couple of questions I want to address in the beginning. If you're not interested in this, then please skip to the beginning of the video. Number one, a couple of my followers have asked if I offered memberships, YouTube memberships, because they wanted to support me. And I'm currently gathering information from those people that were interested in it, what you would expect from a YouTube membership. I will not open up a Patreon. I would like to keep everything compiled together on this platform. It makes it easier because YouTube is not my job, and it is easier that way with my actual job to just focus on this one platform. And some people also said, I would just like to support you financially. I would like to support this channel financially, and I do not expect anything in return. But I myself, I'm not comfortable like this. If you want to get into a YouTube membership, I think that you should also receive something in return. And I would like to get your opinion, what kind of value you would wish for or you would expect from a YouTube membership. I have a couple of things in my mind. I have a couple of notes, but I would also like to get your input if you were one of the people who were interested in a YouTube membership on this channel. Number two, I will start to include content on this channel that is not specifically focused on multi-level marketing companies, but covers scams, unethical topics, and just consumer protection in a more broader sense. And I hope that you're interested in these videos as well. If you are not, because you found this channel because of anti-MLM content, then no worries, that will remain the focus of the video. But towards the end of the year, towards the beginning of next year, I will sprinkle in some videos occasionally on one of the Fridays that is not specifically about anti-MLM, but scam in the broader sense. And in addition to that, I will also start to upload German-speaking content. That is an additional video occasionally on a Sunday. I will not upload as many videos as I do in the English-speaking world, but just a heads up, it will be clearly titled as a German title in German language, and it will be an additional upload on a Sunday, so you are not missing out on the regular upload and on the regular videos on this channel. But let's get into the video. Finally, Christina, stop talking and start talking about the content. Okay, I will. This is a Monat training call from somebody who is at the top level of the company at the senior executive director rank, person who was also elite in 2023. She was one of the top 10 most successful people within Monat. And can you tell it's going to be a good video? I got the hoops out. There's a lot to snark on. If you're new to this channel, the hoops always come out when Sassy Christina comes out. I am Sassy Christina, and Monat typically does that for me. This is a team call that is really packed with information, and if some of the information she's giving is actually true, then Monat is tanking even harder than we thought. The call starts rather abruptly. She was like this already on the call, and then I got access to it. So it starts a little bit abruptly, just a heads up.
If you join as a market partner this month, you get free mascara, free blush, and IR Clinical brow gel. All right, get your notepads ready. Some of you probably just joined in the last 45 minutes because we did an opportunity call. And if you joined in between the opportunity call and now, then you are on this call.
Just as a background information, before this call, she held an opportunity call that she also advertised on her social media. There were hardly any people in this opportunity call. I was on this opportunity call, but it was so lackluster and it was so boring, and I asked myself, lady, do you even want to be here? That I'm not even going to cover this. But on this opportunity call, she said, if you join now, I'm having a team call in 45 minutes for the people who newly joined the Monat business and for those who want to rebuild the business. And if you sign up now, I will invite you to that meeting as well. So I signed up for Monat. I didn't. Can you imagine that? I signed up just to be on a call. No, the call was really lackluster and then she kicked everybody out. But I realized that the call was titled Opportunity Call, New Girls Call. And I thought to myself, what in 45 minutes she's going to reutilize the very same link. 45 minutes later, I just logged back in and boom, I was on the team call. Yeah, that's how we do it in Berlin, baby. We're just reusing and reutilizing the things we have. Berlin is sexy but poor, and you gotta make the most out of it. Really, they reuse the link, and that's why I'm in here.
And that is how we are gonna start doing things. All right, so if you're wanting to relaunch your business, this is for you. If you are a new market partner, this is for you. Sorry, I'm cleaning up my mascara, waiting on people to jump on. Here we go. So first things first, I still have to fix my hair. We're good, it's all right. Okay, everyone's got a notepad, everyone's got a pen. Let me make sure no one can unmute themselves. Mute, mute, mute. Mute all, no, okay. Everyone's muted, so people are still joining, perfect. So we are gonna run through this. First things first, if you're a brand new market partner, you need to be making a contact list of every single person that you know. If they have a heartbeat, they need to be on your contact list. If you're relaunching your business, they need to be on your contact list, okay? Everyone you know. I mean, the list goes on and on. If you go to the post office and you have a small conversation with the post office lady, she needs to go on your list. I'll give you an example. Yesterday, I was at the chiropractor and I had an oil treatment in. This girl was talking about how she has, her daughter has cradle cap and she's like 3. She's like, how does my daughter have cradle cap? She's 3 years old. And she was talking to the front desk lady. Well, I interrupted and said, hey, I have an oil that will help with that. I said, I actually have it on my hair right now. So I started a new conversation, and guys, I had her follow me on Instagram. I messaged her and I have sent her a cart and I'm waiting on her to check out. It's that freaking simple. Stop overcomplicating it, okay? In your head, you're probably overcomplicating it. Like, who am I going to sell to? Who's going to buy? Everyone. Everyone needs this product. Everyone washes their hair.
Yes, you heard that right. That other chiropractor, while she was waiting for an oil treatment, she advised a mother whose daughter got diagnosed with cradle cap. I had to Google that. I had to Google what it means. In German, it's Milchschorf. She advised that mother to use her overpriced Monat oil that you have to pay $100 for on her child's head. Cradle cap is something that should be treated by a professional. I mean, who is this person to give that advice? I've seen her on calls before. I've covered her before as well. And she seems to be pushing the agenda that the Rejuvenique oil, Monat's bestseller, is truly the answer to everything. Please do not advise people on how to treat their children's skin conditions that could, untreated, very likely slip into neurodermatitis, if that's how you say it. That's difficult. Please don't do that, and leave that to a pediatrician and leave that to a professional and not to a Monaton. But I guess the quintessence of what she's saying is here, talk to everybody. Talk to anybody and everybody and all the time and chill your Monat business and chill the products. Don't overcomplicate starting a communication. Just insert yourself unwanted into any kind of conversation to pitch your stupid products. That's what I read from this. And yes, the hoops are already working. That is why she advises that everybody needs to make a list. The people that have newly joined Monat need to make a list of people they can sell to, and anybody should be on that. Even the person you speak to on the market, yes, include that person as well. You meet somebody at the supermarket, that person needs to be included there as well. Talk to anybody and everybody and make a list. Also, if you're in Monat and you're rebuilding your business. Rebuilding or relaunching your business in an MLM means that the business didn't take off the way you wanted to. You were not able to sell a lot of product. you were not able to recruit a lot of people, and you're now going back to square one. So you're kind of pretending that that never happened before. It is like you newly joined and you are starting from scratch. That is what she means when she talks about relaunching or rebuilding the business. And while she makes it sound so easy, and I think you have to be that type of person as well, if you really want to be successful in an MLM, you need to have the ability to talk to anybody and everybody. Let me point out that she said she connected to this mother on social media and she sent her a card and she is waiting for that mother to check out. That doesn't mean that she's made a sale or that she has recruited someone. She has connected to a person. She sent her the product in a card. That's what the Huns do, because we are not capable and we're not able to do that ourselves, to go to the website, to put a product into our digital card and then check out. No, they have to do that for us. She didn't achieve a sale yet. She just prepped everything and she is waiting for the person to check out. And I hope that that mother never does. When she sees it's a $100 hair oil that, according to Monat's own website, is not designed to treat your child's skin condition.
All right. So that is selling. I'm sharing with someone a solution to their problem. So be a really good listener and listen to people who complain about their problems, right? People financially are complaining. People complain about their skin, their hair, all the things.
That is not selling. That is actually sharing. She has shared the product and she hopes that the mother will take the bait and that you will check out and purchase the overpriced hair oil for their child. That is not selling. You haven't solved any problems. You have shared. Seemed to speak to a lot of people, but that did not lead to her making a sale yet.
The second thing is your launch event. You need to have a launch event scheduled, a relaunch event, a wine and wash, whatever, just a wash party. You have to be able to get in front of people, tell them about the opportunity and tell them your story and about the products, what products you love, how to use them. It's really simple, guys. You don't have to overcomplicate it. You could just talk about the oil and the Rejuva beads and then wash people's hair. That's why it's important to explain to your potential market partners why they need a bigger product pack. Because when they have a wash party, they need different shampoos. They don't just need one kind of shampoo, okay? So also that's why it's important for you guys to purchase the flash sales so that you have all of these different shampoos and products to use on people whenever they come over for you to wash their hair, all right? So you got to be washing people's hair. You got to hustle hard and launch your business partners, your market partners, and get their teams doing the same thing. If you sign up and have an event, you have 3 people there, you wash their hair and maybe one of them signs up. Then you're going to go to that one person and say, hey, let's have a wash event. They have 3 people sign up or 3 people show up, one person sign up. Okay, now you've got 2 people on your team. They need to be talking to multiple people and having multiple events every single week. And then you do too. And before you know it, you've got 30 people on your team and you're all headed to Monations in Orlando, Florida in September. Okay. Every single one of you needs to have a Monations ticket, because if you don't have a ticket, you can't tell your team to get a ticket. You've got to do what you're telling your team to do. Okay. Or asking them to do. So like I'm having wash events all the time. I just did a wash event 2 nights ago and I have another one on the 30th. Okay. The day before Halloween, because we're closing out the month strong. After my wash event, I am doing a closeout party, which is just all of us market partners staying at my house, getting together and working our business, closing out the month, hitting new ranks, building blocks, building Mo neighborhoods, all the things.
This was an episode from the show, The Distributors Are Also the Customers. And I mean, she's really plugging the people in on her team to purchase a lot of products. She said that you sort of have to convince the new market partners to get the bigger product packs, because you need to get in front of people and speak about the products and the opportunity. Otherwise, you won't make a sale. And I agree with that. You have to consistently push Monat. And you need to buy the bigger product pack because you need different kind of shampoos to not use on yourself, but on potential customers, those awkward hair washing parties. I also have a video about hair washing parties in Monat. I will link it up here if you're interested. They are really, really cringy. I do not doubt that people will have a hard time there because they're really awkward. But Get people started with a bigger product pack so that they can participate in those hair wash parties. Take advantage of the flash sales. Monat regularly every weekend reduces the prices of their products, and the market partners are the ones who are buying from the website. That is what she's talking about. So you have to spend more money on Monat's products to get a grip on more products when they're on sale. They're pretty much always on sale. And then you also have to purchase a ticket to Monations, which is their annual conference, typically in September. And the tickets start at $199 and up, depending how early you purchase them. So she's already plugging people into spending a good amount of money before they have even seen any success here. Let me remind you, this is for people who are new to the business. Somebody might have signed up 45 minutes ago, and that's the first team call, the first thing that they hear. And I'm not surprised by this, but it is yet so strange for people to hear this. Your first call, and you're enticed to buy a lot of stuff already. And then when she talks about the business model, she also makes it sound so easy. Have a hair washing party, invite 3 people, and sign one of those 3 people up. And then that person that is your new market partner also does a hair washing party, invites 3 people, and signs 1 person up. To sign up 1 out of 3 people, I would argue, is highly unlikely, because if people were able to do that, then over 91% of people in Monat wouldn't be at the lowest rank. They would be higher up the compensation plan. In fact, most people in Monat are at the lowest 3 ranks, and they make barely any money. And after the expenses she proposes, like the bigger starter pack, like taking advantage of the flash sales, purchasing tickets to conference, these people end up in debt. 97.82% of the people, to be precise, according to Monat's own income disclosure statement. You are the customer.
So if you want to know how to make your money back, you need to learn Smart Start, which I'm going to explain to you. Super simple, you guys. So that's the 3 things that I'm sharing with you today. Your contact list, hang on, let me go in the chat real quick and add the onboarding channel. Make sure you guys are in this onboarding channel on Telegram. This runs through a lot of the things I'm talking about. So your contact list, your launch event, and Smart Start are the 3 most important things when you first sign up, and you need to teach that to your new people, okay? It's really simple. Build a contact list, invite the people to the event, and show them how to make money. That's it. So Smart Start is whenever you enroll 12 customers and 3 market partners within your Smart Start period, which is the month you join, plus the next 2 full months. So if you joined in September, you have September, October, November. If you join in October, you have October, November, December. Okay. So you have the month you join and the next 2 full months for Smart Start. If you build a Mo neighborhood, you're looking at about $1,300 in bonuses just from signing up 12 customers and 3 market partners. That's a Mo neighborhood. So what makes up a Mo neighborhood are blocks. You're going to hear this all the time from corporate. Build blocks, focus on blocks. Well, what's a block? 4 customers and 1 market partner with a product pack. Okay. No one that signs up should be getting the $99 kit, because that comes for free with the product pack. So you're wasting your money if you buy a $99 kit. If they accidentally purchase that, they have 30 days to call corporate and upgrade. So you've got your 1 market partner and your 4 customers. Make sure they don't delete their flex ship until after the 15th of the next month, or they won't count for that 4. They won't count for that block. They won't count for your Mo neighborhood. They don't count as a VIP, basically. You still get paid on it, but you don't make the bonus. Don't let people delete the flex ship until after the 15th of the next month. If they sign up in October, then after November 15th, they can delete it, okay?
And suddenly there are a lot more strings attached, and this doesn't sound as easy anymore. This call, the opportunity call and this team call, happened on the 24th of October. And Smart Start, that is the kind of beginners program in Monat. When you newly start, you have, like she explained, the first 2 full months plus the month you started to participate in a program where if you sign up VIP customers and if you sign up market partners, you get additional bonuses you do not get down the line. Here's my take on this. If you want to set your recruits up for success, you wouldn't recruit them at the end of October. On the 24th of October this year, there's only a week left in October. If you wanted to set up your recruits for success, you would tell them start November 1st so that you have the entire November, December, and January, and that way you can participate in Smart Start for a full 3 months. And not in 2 months and a week. That already is a fail for me. And if you really wanted to set your recruits up for success so that they can participate in the potential bonuses of the Smart Start program, you would ask them to sign up a week later. Smart Start is a program where beginners are being rewarded after they join Monat with extra bonuses for tasks they will have to do down the line as well. Because if a new recruit sees a return on their investment or some money coming in the beginning, it is more likely for them to stay in Monat. If you spend a couple of $100 on a product package, and then you don't see any money coming in return or not a lot of money, then you will very likely leave Monat. But if in the first 2 or 3 months you see some money coming in, it is more likely that the people will stay within the company. That is what Smart Start is about. She's talking about the VIP acquisition bonus, for example. If you're new to the company and you enroll 4 customers, you get an additional $60, although you can participate in that also down the line. And then you're able to get to this VIP bonus if you're able to sign up 4 VIP customers, or the block bonus if you're able to get 4 VIP customers and 1 market partner, or the Monat neighborhood bonus if you're able to do that 3 times. So you get 12 VIP customers and you sign up 3 market partners. And what she hasn't mentioned here is if your new recruit within the first 3 months is able to participate in this and is able to build blocks, then you also get a matching bonus. But it suddenly is not as easy as it was in the beginning. Let's talk about the VIPs and what you spoke about here. The customers who sign up for a flagship program, those are the VIP customers. They have to pay $19.99 to participate in the program, to sign up, and then they sign themselves up for 3 orders with $84 or more each. And they now can also cancel this. They have to get in contact with customer service and then they can cancel the flagship. But if they forget, the products will be shipped out in a certain rhythm. So it is really up to you to remember that you have this flagship order, and you can push it out as many times as you want to. But if you don't, your credit card will be charged. And what she says here is if you want to participate in the VIP acquisition bonus or in the block bonus or in the Monat neighborhood bonus, you need VIP customers and they need to keep their flagship order active. They cannot cancel it until the 15th of the next month. They will still count as your customers and you will still get commission off of the products you sold them. But if they cancel their VIP flagship program before the 15th of the following month, they will not count as a VIP. They will not count as your VIP customer. They will just count as a regular customer, and you will not receive the bonus payments. And I, as the enroller, won't either. That's what she's trying to say. And this is really not easy to do. Sign up 4 VIP customers in itself is hard. Least of all, 4 VIP customers and 1 market partner, and then try to do that 3 times to sign up 12 VIPs and 3 market partners. That is so hard to do. The market partners that you sign up, they will also have to start with a product pack worth $199 and not with the least price one that Monat offers, the $99 one, because in the $99 one you don't have any product, you just have a couple of papers, a couple of brochures, a couple of samples, but you don't have actual product. And if somebody signs up with a $99 pack, then you're not eligible for this bonus either. So there are a lot of strings attached to this, and that's a little bit of background what she's talking about here.
So you've got 4 plus 1. When you do 4 plus 1, that's $210 in your pocket. So do that 3 times. That's 210, 210, 210, right? And then you've got a $500 bonus for doing that 3 times, which is your Monat neighborhood bonus. The bonuses are insane, you guys. The amount of money that you can make. So you're looking about, I think that's like $1,130. But if your people purchase more than the minimum, then you're going to make more money. If people add on hairspray and add on holiday gift sets, today we launched holiday gift sets with a new product, We launched one new product, which is called Pore Refiner. So you put this on your face before you do your makeup. I did a live video just now on Instagram. It's a pore minimizing treatment, and you put this on before your makeup. And this comes in one of the holiday gift sets, and I believe the gift set was $68. And it comes with so many things. It comes with a pink bag. It comes with some spray, some hyaluronic acid spray. Hydrate and Refresh Mist is what that's called. It's so good. I'll show you. Actually, I have it right here. Hydrate and Refresh Mist. This is a brand new one. You just spritz it on and it makes you look glowy and dewy and hydrated. And then it comes with some, let me just show you. This is just an example. The peel pads, which these exfoliating peel pads, these are glycolic acid peel pads. They've been out of stock for like 6 months. These just came back in stock today. These are all of them right here. This whole thing is, I cannot believe this. Like, I think it's like $100 off. That's how big of a discount you get. You get all of these. These right here are face masks. You just rip it open and put it all on your face. So you get those. And then that spray. And what else? Oh, the pore refiner. This is going to be the one to sell out. That's why I'm showing it to you. This is because the peel pads are in here and the brand new product, that one's going to sell out like quick. So you better jump on it today.
The market partners are the best customers, and every product you purchase, your upline benefits off of those purchases as well. And I will give it to her. She is really good at this. She's a sales show in herself on the first team call with the new recruits, trying to plug them in to buy a lot of product. Predatory, not great, but she's still good at this. I understand why she is at the top of Monat and why she was successful for a good amount of years. Not sure how successful she is now with Monat losing so many market partners, but I do understand why she was able to be successful at this. She's talking to pretty much everybody. She doesn't seem to have shame to approach people or is shy about doing that. She's plugging the people in their first call, get the products, to get the bigger product packs, to reach out to people, get tickets for Monations. And the sad part about this is that most people in Monat will not make their money back. They will end up in debt. That is why multi-level marketing, and that is why Monat is predatory, because of tactics like this. When most people in Monat are not able to make their money back, but they have expenses over expenses over expenses, then this is a financial disaster in the making. And if you watch anti-MLM content, you've probably seen that also on this channel a lot. There are no quotas, there are no purchase requirements, just the product pack. What do you gotta lose? Yet here we're on a team call for the newbies, and they're already enticed to purchase hundreds of dollars on Monat products. Who profits of that? Your upline. And why is she doing all those things and enticing people already to purchase tickets to Monations, for example, which is next year in September? That is a part of, I would say, the sunk cost fallacy. If you purchase the starter pack, if you participate in the flash sales, if you get all of the Christmas holiday sets now, if you already purchase a ticket, $200 and up for an event that lies about a year in the future, then you will very likely stay within the company because you tell yourself, I've already purchased a lot of product and I already have that freaking ticket. I should attend. Otherwise, I would let it go to waste. And that is how a lot of people, I believe, think. And that is why some people are successful, because they're really able to do this from the get-go, to plug people into purchasing and spending a lot of money from the get-go. Those tickets, they're non-refundable and they're not transferable. So if any of these people already purchased a ticket to Monations, they're stuck. That's their cost. They either have to eat it or they have to attend the conference. And I believe that, at least in the past, it's probably worked for a lot of Monat market partners who tell themselves, I have already spent so much money on Monat, and now also on this ticket. Maybe I can try another month, or maybe just another month, and I can also attend this event rather than eat the cost.
Okay, so in this business, you guys, people are going to tell you no. People are going to say that's a pyramid scheme. It makes your hair fall out. You're going to hear the craziest stuff. But what I want you to understand is you have a testimony with the products, okay? Use the products and try them. That's number one. so that you can tell people, no, it doesn't make your hair fall out. Look at my before and after picture, right? Make sure you're taking before and after pictures. Share because a lot of you signed up as VIPs and then switched to market partner. So you have a testimony with the products. You've been using it for months. That is what you say back to that. Well, if it made people's hair fall out, we wouldn't have a company. Number one, we just signed up 1,600 customers, yesterday, just yesterday, 1,600 new VIPs. We have over 3 million customers who purchase, and yeah, we just wouldn't be in business. We'd be shut down. It doesn't make any sense. And then you need to tell them your personal testimony.
Two things can be true at the same time. You can join Monat, you can like the products, you can have good results, and the lawsuits and people, former customers and former market partners, claim that Monat products made their hair fall out. Both can be true at the same time. Your subjective personal testimony doesn't wash away other people's bad experience that are documented by court. Both things can be true at the same time. And I would argue if Monat reps would actually do a professional job, they would be able to acknowledge this and wouldn't have to push this under the rug. Yes, there were some people who had bad experience, the issues are fixed now, or whatever. Acknowledge that and say, we're moving on. There's a new formulation in the products, or it didn't work for them. Products don't work for everybody, something like this. But no, they can never acknowledge that. The lawsuits are real. Monat settled a lot of these outside of court. They purchased their way out of that situation because they didn't want to continue in court. Now, somebody is settling outside of court is not an admission of guilt, but those claims and those lawsuits and those settlements do exist. They are a reality. So maybe let's respect and acknowledge former market partners and former customers' experience instead of pretending they never existed.
With people telling you no, they're not interested, they don't want to do that, it's a pyramid scheme. Well, the thing is, you guys, a pyramid scheme is actually corporate America. If you look at the CEO and you look at the supervisors and then you look at the employees and then you've got the janitors and all the things, that is really a pyramid scheme if they want to look at it like that. What's cool is you can actually sign up today and make more money a month than I do. And I have proof of that because I have 5 girls in my downline who make more money than I do a month. Okay. And I'm the number 10 income earner. So it's 4 of them. 4 of them are in the top 10, making more money monthly than I do. So that right there shows you that you can pass your upline. You're not stuck where you are. You can make more money than anyone in the company. You can be the number 1 income earner. It doesn't matter who you sign up under, where you're at, that doesn't matter.
A pyramid scheme is defined by making more money via recruitment of new members than by selling the actual product, not by you out-earning your uplines. That is not what this discussion is about. It is not about being stuck. And corporate America, or corporate in general, is not a pyramid scheme because it is not based on recruitment, but it is on offering actual services and on selling actual products. The people who participate in a corporate job do not get paid primarily for recruiting new members into the company. Everybody in a normal job, in a regular schmegular job, gets paid. Whether it is the CEO, whether it is the C-suite, whether it is the VPs, the directors, the senior managers, the coordinators, whatever the title is, everybody gets paid, and the performance of the individual people is not based on the performance of others. They're not stacked on top of each other. My income is independent of what the people that I manage do, and my manager's income also doesn't depend on my performance. My manager gets paid even when I have a bad month. I get paid even when my team has a bad month. So once again, corporate jobs are not the real pyramid scheme because they're not based on recruitment. And the organizational chart of a company doesn't define whether it is a pyramid. It is the recruitment aspect that is very, very prominent in Monat, but not in the corporate world.
Okay, because we only have 30,000 people working this business. Now, I live in Oklahoma and we have 3.9 million people in Oklahoma alone. So 30,000 people is absolutely nothing. We are still a ground floor opportunity, okay?
No, we are not.
And people need to understand that.
No. 30,000 people, according to her, are currently working the business. Sounds to me like she's trying to say that Monat, at the moment, has 30,000 market partners. I do not know where she has that number from, and she has misspoken and misrepresented the business model, Monat, the MLM world, pyramid schemes before, so she could be totally off here as well. But if what she says is true, and Monat on October 24th only had 30,000 market partners, then Monat is tanking even harder than we thought. I've spoken about this in one of the Monat Elite videos before, in Monat Elite Part 2. I will link it up here. But just to recap this, and I have to look at my notes to get the numbers right, because I don't want to misspeak. At Monat Elevate, that was Monat's convention in Atlanta in September 2021, Monat, according to their own data, had 324,415 market partners. According to Monat's income disclosure statement of 2021, as of December 31st, 2021, they only had 298,952 market partners. According to Monat's income disclosure statement 2022, as of December 31st, 2022, they only had 155,344 market partners. That covers the United States only. According to Kendall Weldon, Monat Elite Top 10 Income Earner, on October 24th, 2023, Monat only has 30,000 market partners. What? Take all of the numbers she says with a huge, huge ass grain of salt. My guinea pigs, I don't have those at the moment, but the ones I had, generations and generations of guinea pigs, they would be envious of the salt stone in their cages. Super envious. So take that with a grain of salt as big as the iceberg that shredded the Titanic. Maybe she's misspeaking on purpose because she wants to make this opportunity sound a lot better than it actually is. But even if we take this as face value, if Monat is October 24th, has only 30,000 market partners, that doesn't mean that Monat is still a ground floor opportunity. Monat was founded in October 2014. Monat is 9 years old. Monat people were able to recruit a lot of people. The numbers of recruits were rising. The numbers were dropping before the pandemic, but then the pandemic hit and a lot more people were recruited into Monat. And now that number is slowly but surely, actually not that slowly, is quickly dying down. Monat in a little bit over a year has lost over 60% of its market partners, and if according to her now only has 30,000, then they have lost over 90% of its market partners. I'm all here for it, but I don't know if that number is true. But like I said, even if it were true, doesn't mean that Monat is a ground floor opportunity. Monat is an oversaturated multi-level marketing company that has been on the market for 9 years. People are fleeing the company. That doesn't mean that it's a ground floor opportunity. It means it's a bad opportunity. And if you really wanted to set people up for success, you wouldn't recruit them into Monat anymore, but you're only doing this to benefit yourself. Because if Monat is tanking, your paycheck is tanking. She has spread a lot of misinformation on this call already. So I don't know how truthful this 30,000 market partner information is or where she got it from. She doesn't cite her sources. But just to give you some background information, on the opportunity call I attended, there were barely 10 people on. And also now, there are just 10 people on this call, including herself and myself. These are the new people in Monat on somebody's team who is top 10 in the company. So it could be that there are hardly any market partners left.
So in your back office, you have something called the Meet Monat Guide. They're working on redoing this right now because it's a little longer than we want it to be. We want it to be short and easy. Basically, whenever you have an event, you're standing in front of your people that are there, you're telling your story, and then you're sharing the Meet Monat Guide. They are, like I said, going to condense it and make it a little smaller, but pick points off of that. And it came in your product pack. So if you have your product pack, it's in there. And read some things off there that stand out to you and kind of talk about the company. And then, you know, share about some of your favorite products, the Rejuvenique oil, and some testimonies behind that. You can show some before and after pictures and pass around your phone. If you guys don't have boards, make sure, let me add you guys to go to this Telegram channel, and it's pinned to the top. Where is it? Well, make sure you're on the Instagram channel or Instagram page, calls and announcements. Make sure you guys are on these graphics. Okay, Monat MPO. These are some channels you guys need to add yourself to, and some pages. So click on those, add yourself real quick. Okay, guys. Screenshot it, and then you can click on the links in your pictures. You should be able to do that. But yeah, people are going to tell you no, people are going to tell you you're crazy. You just have to believe that this is what you're meant to do, and this is what you're going to do, and you're sharing it with people. And when people tell you no, you just need to move on. You got to keep going. You got to keep talking to new people. I have had more people tell me no than tell me yes, and I've still made almost $10 million in the last 6 years. So don't let that stop you from being successful. Don't let someone's no stop you. Okay. Also read GoPro by Eric Worre. Make sure you read that book. That book made me millions of dollars, you guys. I actually have been working with Eric one-on-one, which is crazy because that's the first book that I read when I joined this company, and I shared it with everyone. Like everyone. I'm like, everyone needs to read this. GoPro by Eric Worre, W-O-R-E-E.
How come that they always claim that the MLM and their uplines and corporate and the documents and the systems, that they have all the information you need to be successful in an MLM, but then they have to read those extra books. They have to purchase Eric Worre's extremely pricey coaching classes that suck ass as well. They're just glorified, overpriced MLM classes trying to squeeze more money out of market partners. And yeah, they're the tippity top of the MLM world because they're so pricey and only the top people can likely afford that. But why do you always have to do these things when you claim that your company offers the best trainings and everything you need is available there? No, they go outside of their company and they're looking for other answers. That is weird to me.
I've listened to it like 4 or 5 times because it's so good and you get something out of it every single time you listen to it or read it. And I listen to books. I do not read books very well. I would rather listen to them. But let me know if you guys have any questions. Make sure you're following all those pages, screenshot it, add yourself. And I hope you guys have a great day. Keep it simple, you guys. You know how to make your money back with Smart Start. If you log into your back office at the top, it shows you your progress report. It will show you hitting the first rank. But honestly, if you're doing Smart Start, you're going to hit the first rank. Okay. So MMP is the first rank. You need 300 personal volume, which you should already have if you got a product pack, and then 1200 group volume. So build those blocks, and the volume and the people will come and you will hit the ranks. Okay. But stay consistent with building your blocks every week. Build a block, 4 customers, 1 market partner every single week, and meet people for coffee. Share the opportunity, share the business, tell them your story, tell them why they might need this, and tell them you want them on your team. And if you need to get people to your wash event, say, hey, I need some hair models. Who wants to come be my hair model? I am washing hair tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. Who's coming over to get a free blowout? Okay. And they can even blow dry their own hair. If you don't want to blow dry their hair, they can blow dry their own hair. Keep it simple, you guys. All right. Thanks for jumping on. Bye.
How discouraging must it be to be on a training call like this? This is your first team call, your first training call. Imagine going to a classical job and you have your first training on your first day. Somebody asks you, how was it? And your answer is, well, I learned that I'm not in a pyramid scheme, that I have to recruit 1 person and 4 customers every single week, and that I have to ignore the haters. I mean, where do you want me to sign up? And then speaking about those events she mentions, I don't disagree with her that if you are in a multi-level marketing company and in Monat as well, you need to speak to people. You need to connect with people. You need to keep this consistent pool of people around you can pitch this opportunity to. But it is not unique if you do a Monat and wash or wine and wash party as she is promoting it, as she is doing it. Every other Monat hunt is doing that at the moment. I will show you some pictures. The scope of this might vary depending on where you are in the compensation plan, what rank you have hit, what your financial resources are. But I would suspect if there are dozens or hundreds or even thousands of Monat hunts inviting people to weekly hair washing parties, view the product, braid my hair, get a blowout, whatever event it is, then you're not unique anymore. Then it is even harder to shine a light on this opportunity that you have. And imagine how horribly miserable it must be. You start, you're very hopeful. She said a lot of you are probably VIP customers. It also shows that that's the pool of people. Customers turn into distributors. They're kind of through the streets now in the United States trying to find people to pitch this to at a party, and then every other person does it. You are not unique in that way. You are one of many, and that, I think, makes it even harder to sell the sketchy opportunity and the overpriced products. And to wrap this up, getting 4 VIP customers or 1 VIP customer and 1 market partner each and every week, although she said aim at building a block, which is 4 VIP customers and 1 market partner every single week, is highly unlikely because most people in Monat will not make a sustainable, a livable income, a livable salary of sorts. Only very, very few people at the top ranks are able to do so. And if it was that easy and if it was possible, more people would be at the top ranks. But it is not possible because the market for Monat is saturated. The business model is only set for very, very few people to succeed. And that was Kendall's Monat team call for the new girls. Also, can we stop calling grown women girls? From what I've seen, there were grown-ass women on this call. So the call for the new women and also for those that want to rebuild their business. I don't know how these people are going to be successful thanks to this amazing training call. You can train yourself. You do not need an upline for this, in my opinion. And this was a waste of 15 minutes. This was just a 15 minutes call. Just saying. But it still was a lot. And also nothing at the same time. My sassy hoops and myself were saying goodbye now. If you want to be subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing. I really would love to hit my goal by my birthday, which is mid-March, to monetize this channel and also be able to invest some of the money back into this channel for good light situation. It is getting darker earlier now at this time of the year, and I think light is the one thing I should invest in if possible. So if you're interested in this channel and you would like to support me, then please consider subscribing. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to comment something, please feel free to do that in the comment section down below. And if you like these types of videos, then hopefully I will see you in my next one. Until then, cheers!